Hey there, how are you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Thursday, August 28th. And this particular reading right here is going to be for my Geminis, Cancers, Leos, and Virgos. We are going to start today at Virgo. Okay, so this one right here will be for my Virgos. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, we are looking at the Empress, the Four of Swords, and the World card. Okay. What are you doing, Virgo? Let's see. Well, you're trying to rest. Trying to kind of rest, get you, I don't know, heal something, trying to get your footing about you again. It feels like maybe somebody knocked you off your square somehow. Bobbled you anyways. I won't say knocked you off your square. Maybe they just bobbled you a little bit, right? You were doing a real cute yoga pose or something and you got a little shook up. So now you got to get your feet up under you again for some reason. Okay, so what happened? We have the Empress on one side, the World on the other. You're presenting here as the Empress, okay? So you are male or female, makes no difference. It's an energy, but you are definitely standing not only in your feminine, but in the top of the heap for the feminine, right? You're the person who has all four queens at your disposal when you need them. You are that whole situation here. However, in this particular depiction, and this was the deck that I picked for you guys, you look a little bit tired, stressed, concerned, I would say, is the look you have on your face in this depiction, okay? The other side is the World. So obviously there's been some sort of a cycle in your situation that has come to a close, or it's coming to a close right now. It looks like it coming to a close. I wouldn't say that you're devastated or hurt by it, but for some reason it's concerning to you. I'm not totally clear on why, but that's the reason why you need to take a minute to try to get your footing again. Possibly it was just unexpected. Maybe whatever this cycle is that's suddenly closing out was something you absolutely didn't anticipate for or didn't expect. It came out of the blue. So that's what's got you concerned. Definitely doesn't come across to me as anything that's going to be life-changing or, desperate or anything like that. It's just concerning, I think, because it did come out of nowhere, whatever this is. So you need a minute to just get your footing about you, that's all. So if you get a chance today, take a break for a second, or at least give your brain a break for a second and try to get your footing again. That's what I have for today. It's not a bad energy. It's just an unexpected energy. That's how it feels. It feels unexpected. Okay, now we're back around to Gemini. All right, Gemini. What do you got for today? My Gemininis. Where's the Gemininis for today? Okay. We've got Gemini, 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 Gemini. All right. I've got the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the focus today is on some sort of a divine union. I'm going to reiterate this, okay? It does not have to be a romantic relationship. It's just a relationship between two people that was intended to be, and one where there's a lot of emotion, okay? But for many of you, it could be. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be, okay? On one side, I have the Six of Pentacles. On the other, I have the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor right now, whichever way it goes. So whether it feels like it or not, whatever's happening in this divine union is happening for you, not to you. That much I can say. The Six of Pentacles, huh? There's something here about you having a hard time receiving right now. And I'm not sure why, but that's intuitively what's coming through. So you have no problem giving. You give constantly, okay? But there's something here about somebody, I mean, it's like somebody's trying to make reciprocity more even or trying to come through for you. And for some reason, you're having a very hard time receiving. Okay, I've only got 2.5 minutes, so I'm not going to get too deep into that right this second, but I'm telling you, that's what the issue is here. You need to, I don't know, stop for a minute and get grounded and think about it. Or I don't know, somebody is trying very hard to bring up their side of a reciprocity situation, meaning maybe in the past they did take more than they gave, but right this minute they're trying to rectify the situation, they're trying to fix it, and this is where we're suddenly seeing the problem. The problem was not so much them not being giving enough. The problem has always probably been that you are very not so great at receiving. You have to open yourself to receive for there to be an equal give and take. That seems kind of specific, but that's absolutely what's in my head right now, so that's what I'm going to go with. So there's a divine union. what's being brought up or illuminated is the fact that you have to be able to receive. You're struggling to receive for some reason. I wish I had more time on that one. I'm sorry I don't. Here we go. Off to Leo. Okay, Leo, what you got for today? Leo. Odd. Okay, here we go. Leo. Oh, and then I got chills. Wow. Okay, here we go. Leo, 2 times. Okay, sorry. Here we go. This is for Leo. Leo. Let's quit staring at those cards. Here we go. Leo, we've got 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. I had to think about it. Sorry. I got my head here, I promise. Okay. Whew. 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, Leo. So the focus today is some sort of heartbreak. Like always, when I do these, I feel like when I get the 3 of Swords in one of these readings, these 3 card readings, I feel as though the initial shock to this heartbreak has already happened. Okay, you're in the healing process at this point. 2 of Wands and the Moon. Okay, so whatever this heartbreak is, it is based in a deception of some sort. Okay, it's based in basically somebody not being forthcoming with the truth, right? And I do believe that it's already happened and you're in the healing process. The issue here is that you're now standing at a crossroads where it's like, it's time for you to go forward. It's time for you to move away from this situation. And you don't want to yet. And it's because you don't have all the facts. There's something here like you're willing to sacrifice being healed quicker if you can stay here for a minute because you want to know. You want the facts out of this situation and you don't feel like you have them yet. You feel like there's more to the story. You don't understand I don't explain what I'm seeing in my head. You just don't have all the information and you want the information. So it's like Spirit saying, okay, pick a path. Let's get out of here. And you're like, no, you know what? I'm cool. Is there a third path? Because I'm going to go backwards for a minute and go try to figure this out. It's like you don't feel like you can move forward till you can put a cap on whatever's just happened. That's what I'm getting. The 3 of Swords here is almost like there's 3 paths instead of the 2 of Wands. Like there's two paths in front of you to go forward, but you're instead deciding to hold back because you want the rest of this information. Here again, this is more intuitive than anything. I'm just telling you that's what I'm seeing. I get it. I do get it. I would want the information too. But so it feels like you just have to feel like you can put a period at the end of the sentence and you can't yet because you don't feel like you have all the information. I do feel like Spirit's rolling his eyes at you or her eyes, whatever, but I don't think he's mad. It's just you're going to stay for a minute. But by doing so, you're kind of staying in the heartbreak at the same time, right? You're leaving yourself in that so you can figure this out. Is what I see. That's what I got for Leo. Okay. I started at Virgo. What did I do wrong? Did I do all of them? No, I can't. I have too much time. I forgot Cancer. Okay, let's do Cancer. Sorry. That one for Gemini threw me. Sorry, guys. I got this. Okay, here we go. For Cancer, let's go. Now I'm sweating because I'm like under the gun. What did I do? No. Okay, I make myself laugh. Okay, Cancer, let's go. Cancer. Sorry, folks. There we go. All right, Cancer's got Queen of Cups. All right. The Sun. And the Queen of Wands. All right, Cancer, what are you doing here? Okay. Okay, the Sun. So, I mean, you are in an overall upbeat mood today, okay? It feels like the energy is a plus for you. The energy is good. You're presenting as the Queen of Cups. I don't know if we're talking about you being in an Empress sort of a mode right now and you are having to pick between queens. Which one do you want to present as? And you are befuddled right this minute on which direction you want to go. Are you out to be a sex pot? Or are you out to be real loving? I don't know. You have something going on there. If that's not it, then possibly you are an Empress right now that is having a hard time reconciling the 2 sides of you, which would lead me to believe that there is something in front of you that you believe you want. And so maybe you want something right now that's not good for you, right? And you're having to make a decision in that regard is how this feels possibly. The energy overall feels good. Okay, it does. It feels like a bright energy. But that's what I'm going to go for. I think you are having a bit of it's one of those problems we'd all love to have, right? You get to have the problem we'd all love to have where you have to pick between these wonderful things to be. But yeah, there's something here where I do believe the Queen of Cups is the correct route for you to take right now. But I do believe you're very tempted right now to step into the Queen of Wands because there's something that you want, okay? Which is more than likely a person that more than likely isn't really available. Anyways, that's what I see for today. But the energy's good because they want you to. It's just not supposed to be that way. Not supposed to go there, maybe. Okay, just think about it. All right, that's what I have for today. I'll be back tomorrow, and no matter what the cards say, make it a great day. Got in under time. There you go. Thank you.